Running an animal rescue is certainly a labor of love, but it takes a special breed of rescuer to nurse sick and injured dogs and get them ready for adoption. It's all in a day's work for a Southwest Florida group, which makes hardship cases its mission. They take in the torn, tattered, and total wrecks, dogs others might consider unsalvageable.
It's kind of a team effort to go, hey, this is the dog. We get in as a group message and go, can we fix this dog and, you know, make it a happy ending? And most of the time, yes, it happens.
She's like, can you speak? Speak. Good job.
Victoria Frazier is a champion of second chances. The founder of Love is Forever Rescue, she's a lifer now, committed to saving dogs like Calla Lily, who arrived barely more than skin and bones.
She has gained 14 pounds, almost 15 pounds since we first have gotten her.
They know little about a dog's past. Most is pieced together based on their injuries.
When we first got her, we originally thought that she was just neglected. But come to find out after several tests that were done and things like that, we found out that she was a severe diabetic, which could also come from starvation.
Little Eva had multiple problems. As a tiny pup, being worm and flea infested was the least of her problems. She had a skull fracture, a large bump on her head, appeared blind and walked in circles.
They really didn't think she was going to make it. They thought maybe she was going to need brain surgery for that abscess that was on her head.
She was still worthwhile, the group decided, and persevered. Sam Kellum is her foster mom.
A lot of people won't take on cases like this. They would have put her down. You know, she was 6 weeks old. They would have said, oh, just put her to sleep and move on to the next one.
The difference is nothing short of miraculous. Despite her blindness, Eva is well healed and living a full life. She's being quite good now, considering she's sitting on your lap for an interview.
Yes, she's a wonderful puppy. She knows how to sit, down, paw.
Rescues like this take a Herculean effort. Vet Thomas Jackson leads the medical team.
My sister called me and said, "Are you open to working with rescues?" I said, "Oh, heavens no. I don't want anything to do with that. There's emotions, there's people, there's a lot of need, and nothing to work with."
It took some begging to get the doctor to sit up and take notice. Now he handles all Victoria's hardship cases.
She kept feeding me problems and puzzles and some things that tested the boundaries of medicine.
This dog may have been a turning point. A rescue they named Abigail. She probably shouldn't have survived, with injuries consistent with being used in dogfighting. Half her face was torn away and she had hundreds of bite marks.
All over, from stem to stern. All over. And then that massive wound through her whole side of her face. It was falling off tissue, dead, necrotic, no blood supply, no healing.
What rescuers saw was a life worth saving.
We were able to regrow, clear the infection, build her ear canal back up and underneath, and graft half of her neck up and over her face.
The result is a dog that smiles for miles, wearing signature bonnets to hide her missing ear. Abigail went on to become the American Humane Association's Hero Dog of 2017. Her story changed lives.
Me personally, she taught me how to feel again. You get tired, you get exhausted, and you're overworked. And then all of a sudden, her scars were able to show other people how something so devastating and so horrible can grow into helping others in such a dramatic way.
How instrumental was having Abigail come into the rescue in terms of creating a bigger footprint or exposure?
You know, I think having Abigail was more of a ambassador of something can be so bad, you know, and then it can change to be something so good.
But caring comes at a cost. Abigail's treatment would have topped $35,000. The nonprofit is largely dependent on volunteers and donors, many who follow the animals like rock stars on social media.
The foster families have access to the Facebook page and they get to just kind of post what their journey is like or what they're doing that day, or they're going in for shots or something didn't go well.
Love is Forever is making plans for a dedicated shelter, collecting funds to help more dogs in dire straits, transforming them from underdogs to top dogs. What are your hopes for her?
That she grows up to be a wonderful a wonderful addition to my family with Oliver.
It's going to be hard not to reveal that you're keeping her. Finding forever homes is the ultimate goal, and this is likely a dog's last resort, but it's fostered in love.
And I believe in my soul, every dog deserves a pain-free life. And if we can come to somewhere close to that, with a little bit of love, we can make it.
I think watching them come from the worst of the worst to becoming amazing family pets, to changing somebody else's life is, I think, is what it is for me.